Hello, my name is Troy White, financial educator. Today I want to talk to you about uh, what's currently going on with digital assets. And there's a couple of developments that I'm seeing as positive, and I want to talk about them. One is the executive order, Biden's executive order that on digital assets, and the other is a stablecoin bill that's in Congress right now. So Biden's executive order is to address the risks of digital assets and the benefits of digital assets. It's going to lay out the national policy for these digital assets with six key priorities. Key priorities there that they list are consumer and investor protections, financial stability, illicit finance, and then there's the other priority. I kind of divide them into two, but they listed as one thing, as U.S. maintaining the U.S. leadership in global financial systems and maintaining our economic competitiveness. And so, and then the other thing is financial inclusion, very important, as well as responsible innovation of digital asset products and services. And so fundamentally, they want to protect the U.S. consumers, investors, and businesses in the digital asset arena. Protect the U.S. global financial stability by mitigating systemic risk. Systemic risk means risk that's embedded in the system, and that exists currently within our system. But you know, the thing there is we need to do the research because it's going to be more, it's going to be less systemic risk with when we move to digital assets. And so they want to mitigate national security risks as well and illicit uses of digital assets. And that's all about dealing with uh, criminals and their use of cryptocurrencies to remain under the radar, as well as terrorism. Terrorism is funded through illicit means, and the U.S. likes to be able to track those dollars so that they can find out who to blow up, who to shoot. And so they want to be able to keep an eye on what's happening there. And also, they want to promote U.S. leadership in the technology and in our economy, in economics in general throughout the globe, and remain the global leader in financial systems. Our dollar is the number one worldwide, and they need to maintain that. So if we move to digital assets, then you remember there's no borders. So it's the potential that the dollar doesn't remain the leader. So U.S. wants to ensure that we remain in that position and promote the safe and affordable financial services. And I include in that reduction of discriminatory activities by financial institutions that have been forever and remain to this day. Primarily racial discrimination and discriminatory activities uh, based on your social class and even your zip code, all sorts of things like that. And then they want to support the technological advances that that can push digital assets forward, and the technological advances that are currently taking place, but jumping ahead and seeing where it's going. But what I like to highlight, one of the best aspects of this executive order is that it's promoting the research and development of the U.S. CBDC, and that piggybacks us onto this other topic, which is the stablecoin bill that is currently in Congress. And so the stablecoin bill is to help keep the U.S. as the front runner in the crypto space. It's going to define what a stablecoin is, and currently a lot of the conversation is issuers of stablecoins are should they or should they not be treated as banks, and then what about non-bank issuers of stablecoins? It must be a one-to-one in terms of reserves. And so to prevent a run on the stable coin, like you might have a run on the bank. So if everybody wants to cash in their stable coin, do you have a one-to-one? Because right now, most of the stable coins, we don't know what it's backed by. It's backed seemingly by nothing, or by some sort of scheme or mechanism that theoretically is backing it, but some sort of algorithm or something. But it needs to be backed by one-to-one reserves. That's really what stablecoins boils down to. It needs to be stable, meaning it needs to be backed by something. And so, what is it backed by? And so, they're going to create the rules of the road on that. And what they want these assets, these digital assets, to thrive and to grow. And part of that is about stable coins, because more innovation is possible on cryptocurrencies if stable coins exist that are truly stable. And they want to set the rules of the road in relation to this stability of the coins. And some of the Federal Reserve members are pro crypto, while others are cautious, and some of them I have even read are like Debbie Downers on in terms of crypto. And so, also part of the stablecoin bill is to identify who's going to regulate this, who's the regulator of cryptocurrencies, and what are the rules. What's the rules? That all needs to be spelled out. And the goal is for crypto innovation to be centered in the U.S. Not just that we're part of it. It literally wants us to be the center of innovation and protect consumers, investors, and issuers of stablecoins. And like I mentioned before, with the executive order, they want to prevent terrorists from being able to misuse stable coins, and research. So the executive order and the stablecoin bill are covering some of the same things, but it's paving the way for the explosion of the crypto space, and especially with the innovation of products that can be created. And once the U.S. creates our central bank digital currency, that's just a digital dollar, then that's a treasury product. And so there's going to be mandates that come with that. Like right now, banks you are mandated to utilize treasury assets. So they're going to be mandated to utilize the CBDC, and that is a good thing. That is putting more money into the digital space, and it is and it is forcing the injection of digital assets into the mainstream of our monetary system. So, and it'll be part of our monetary policy. And those are good things. Those are good things that I see will take your mainstream cryptocurrencies through the stratosphere. You think they're doing good now? When the CBDC is created and the stablecoin bill passes, and the research and development has covered these 6 key priorities of the executive order, expect cryptocurrencies like Bitcoin and Ethereum to shoot through the roof. It's a lot of good things that I believe can come from it, but we're keeping our eyes open. This is just current developments, early stages still in the crypto space. Expect great things. So anyway, I expect more news in the future on the cryptocurrencies, especially in the development of the central bank digital currency. And when that happens, I expect cryptocurrencies to skyrocket. So, put your comments and tell me your opinion. Put your, tell me what you think. And also, please like, share, and subscribe. And look forward to hearing your opinions. I'll say more when there is more to say. Thanks for listening. Holler.